Good morning, guys. It's Rachel with Rachel's Truth. I've dyed my hair. I haven't dyed my hair in a very long time. This is a color that I always get, but it's been a very long time. I've had my locks for 4 years now, and I haven't dyed them since maybe like before February. I did like a dye. Well, this time I bleached it, but here I am. But anyways, I wanted to come on. I wanted to first talk about Jake and Haley. I know they weren't on the show last night, I don't think, but Jake had mentioned that he went live last night, and he had mentioned that there were a lot of things that he didn't expose on the television show out of respect to Haley. But everything that he was upset about, his reactions and so on and so forth, were warranted, and I presume that because he doesn't even seem like the type of guy that just like to be doing half of the things he was doing or just responding out of nowhere. He's very mellow, laid back. And forgive my voice, and if I do cough, I've been sick for like the past week. Today's like the first day that I'm actually getting a little bit better. But yeah, I had like an upper respiratory infection or whatever that I'm getting through. I felt like I was on near death, like, with the COVID and everything. It just intensifies everything, feeling sick and so on and so forth. And it has been really tough. Really tough. So, and then taking care of this Tyler back here, and he was sick first. But anyways, so yeah, he went live. He was saying like, he can't say much because he doesn't know what he's able to say at this point yet. And so he was saying that the reason he responded like with his response when they were in the apartment, the mutual apartment, and he was going off saying that she had a boyfriend, was because Clara, and I did read an article about it as well, but he went a little bit more into it. He said that Clara they were talking about how all the couples coming together wasn't intentional, and that they didn't like leave him out, intentionally, basically. So he was like, yeah, it was nothing like when, we left Clara at the bar, that night, 3 a.m. with some strange guy, hugged up or whatever. And I'm just like, I've read it before, but then him saying it and then him saying how it like played out or whatever. I'm like, of course, anyone would respond like that. This is a stranger. She's a stranger. Stranger danger. She's a stranger. So anyone would respond like that. Like, yo, especially if they start acting fishy, after you done had sex and then now they're distant and stuff like that. So it's just like, okay, are you with somebody? Like, what are your intentions? Like, what are you on this show for? What did you come on for? Are you coming on here for fame, for more girlfriends, so that you can be their bridesmaids? Like, what are you coming on this show for? Like, what are your true intentions? So that's what I was thinking about. Like, okay, it was warranted because he doesn't know her, right? And then he said that throughout the process that Clara really never confronted the situation. She never discussed it. No one knows who this mystery guy was. Production obviously didn't make her talk about it. And because they had their own direction and narrative that they wanted to go with. So then so she never took accountability for her actions, and that seems like something very repetitive with her. She never takes accountability. Granted, we don't know her, but from what we've seen on the show, she does not take accountability. And from what he's explaining, it matches up, She is her mother's child. So It's just wrong. And then he said that after 4 weeks, he wanted to like walk away, and then he was like talked out of it, you know, like leaving the show, leaving the whatever, and then he was talked out of it, so he stayed against better judgment. And you know, and then he talked about how she didn't have a job the whole time, but she would leave at 9 o'clock in the morning and then come back when it was like time to film or something. So she was only there to talk for the cameras. So they probably got a lot of footage of them talking about things. Excuse me. But it was only like footage for the cameras. It wasn't like casually talking or anything like that. So I just find it like really odd and really strange that they even allowed this to happen. And it's just crazy because somebody posted something on social media saying like, see, look, Haley did this. And everybody's like, there's so many people. I mean, a lot of people see right through her, and I see that from like a lot of the posts that I've posted. But like with this one particular post, and the lady, you know, saying like, look, see, Haley did this. Okay. The Haley supporters, they just will not budge. They're just like making every excuse for her, and it's just like sad. Like I had to comment like, you guys are really up in these comments, like making excuses for an unexcusable young lady. Like you know, he may not be your cup of tea, but everything that she did was wrong. You know, she started this domino effect. That's basically what I said. Like, you guys need to accept that she started this domino effect and move on, because what she did was wrong. You know, granted, she doesn't have to like him. Nobody's saying, oh, force Haley to like Jake. No, you like who you like. But it's not the fact that you don't like someone, it's how you treat them afterwards. That's what counts, right? You know, us as an individual, character, so on and so forth. And she just doesn't have character. She doesn't have respect, and you can tell by all of her facial expressions and everything. She's just like, it just seems like she's just like a snob. Like, you don't like them, fine, but you still have to treat a person with kindness, or just don't even be around. Like, why do that to someone? It's not right. It's not fair. He has feelings too. He is a human being, you know. So that's all I really wanted to say about that. Their segment, as far as the reunion, hasn't aired. Not that I know of, unless I missed something. Please let me know if I missed something, because my phone did die yesterday when I was watching the show, and I did come back, and I think I rewatched it with my husband. But hopefully I didn't miss anything. But from what I know, they weren't there, right? Yet, because this is part 2. And from the previews, she continues to lie, and he calls her out on it. It is about time. Like, it needs to stop. The fakeness needs to stop. Like, she's happy she has her girlfriends and new girlfriends and whatever. Great. But you came out here for a husband, and you spent most of your time with these girlfriends. So if that's the positive you got out of it, so be it. Whatever. But anyways, I have to go. I'm actually like dying talking, so I think it's not good that I talk. But I will try again later, see if I feel a bit better. All right, guys. So I'm looking forward to next Wednesday, because actually this Wednesday I actually started the show on time. I was there for 8 o'clock sharp, and I watched the show. Lately I haven't been. I've been forgetting about it, so I was really looking forward to the show. There's so much nonsense, so much chaos. Chris and Paige, oh my God. Pastor Dwight, right? That's his name? Something. Yeah, that. I gotta come back and talk about that, because that's kind of crazy. Hopefully I can clear myself out real quick and talk about that, because that really got to me. Because, you know, what Chris did is not right. It's disrespectful, and it's not right. So, yeah. This is Rachel with Rachel's Truth. All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like this video. Comment below. Let me know what you think about Haley and her antics. Jake, so on and so forth. His new fan club. So subscribe, like the video, comment, share this video on your social media platforms. All right, guys. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye.